So can you tell me a little bit about your experience just kind of dealing with the government care system?
Every kid that I know that was in foster care that are victims and things like that, they never really went to their foster home. They went to live with a boyfriend, or they went to do this, or you knew how to survive. Children that's in the foster care system, we don't know where we're supposed to be. It's like literally you don't know what home, you don't know where you're supposed to be. You know, okay, I was here last, but then when I went back there, she told me she don't have me no more. So it's like, okay, do I go to the social worker and turn myself in? Because if you run away from your foster home or you run away from anything, you are considered a runaway youth, which you can get arrested for.
Right.
And my social worker switched so many times, so no one knew who case it belonged to.
Do you know how many times it switched?
Probably like 5 to 6 times, I don't know. Because every time I thought that a certain lady was my social worker, and they was like, no, this person your social worker, no, this person your social worker, no, this person, because it's just too many cases. I would tell that, no one's in the house, or, we got to go out to have sex, or we got to go, like, I was the one that told it all.
So you would tell?
Yeah, I would tell, this person tried to rape me. Like, I was the teller, but everybody thought that I was crazy. That's what they do to foster children. They label them to say that, okay, you're this bad kid, or you this, or you're suffering from this. That's why you saying this. That's why you making this up, because your mind is hallucinating.
Do you feel like the people who you were working with in the system labeling you as a bad kid had something to do with how you were being exploited as well?
Yeah, I feel like them labeling me made me unbelievable. Like, even when you find me in hotels and different things, like, what did you think was happening?
How do you feel like government care and the system makes kids more vulnerable to being trafficked?
I think that the only way they're more vulnerable is because you're not giving them the essential skills that they need in order to survive. They never had a home. You never had love. You never had family. So you're going out and you're meeting these people that saying, I promise you I'm going to give you this. I promise you I'm going to give you that. And you have nothing else to believe this because you really didn't never have someone to grow your self-esteem.
Do you feel like kids in the system are easier targets for people who are trying to exploit them?
Yeah. I think any kid is an easy target that don't know how to love themselves or wasn't provided with love and care.
When Ashley came here and we interviewed each other, so to speak, it was amazing because she says, I want a curfew. I want somebody to stay on top of me and make sure I do my homework. Our own kids never asked for that.
It's like I was literally partying all my life, and I used to drink so much. It would be times that I didn't even remember what I was doing. If you grew up in foster care and you grew up around certain things, this is not a nightmare. This is your life.
Joan and Chris, you guys had such a positive experience becoming foster parents and have just had such an incredible life-changing impact on, I'm sure, many people's lives now. So what advice would you guys have for foster parents or people who are interested in doing something similar to what you guys did?
It sounds crazy, but it was easier for us to have somebody come and live with us as part of our family than even to go and volunteer to be a big brother or a big sister. People say, wow, you've been such a blessing to her. And it's like, well, no, you don't understand. She's changed our lives, and it's been a blessing to be part of this.
Probably I would only do this if we had an extremely stable situation. Mm-hmm. We had that and had the house and said, hey, let's try it.
Transitioning over here or whatever, and you reading to me, right? And I thought it was the craziest thing in the world, by the way.
Yes, Sarita.
Yeah, she did. Mm-hmm. And me at 18 years old, and that literally changed everything for me. And I became important to myself. Mm-hmm. Even for that moment, it's just like, even at times that I think like, oh, okay, you're not going to make it, or you're not going to do this, or you're not going to see, it's like, I have them, they believe in me, I believe in myself, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to do this, and that gets me by.